Roger can stir a drink with this, and I could blow through this and use it to air condition all of you.
I would make a little helicopter.
Okay.
I can make it look like a submarine on the table.
Let's start.
Mary can fold it. Roderick can stir with it. Angelica can blow air conditioning through it. Darnell can make a helicopter with it. And Edie can, what did you say you can
make a submarine?
Make a submarine.
Okay. Think about the good, the bad, the ugly. We're gonna do wouldn't it be really nice if, ... So if you could just design your own restaurant and do whatever you wanted to do, totally unconventional, be as elaborate as you want, what would you do? And we're going to say, wouldn't it be nice if? So it could be, wouldn't it be nice if every restaurant table had beds that you could lounge in while you're eating? Okay? The more elaborate and different, the better.
Servers and tables had iPads to decrease the downtime of waiting on servers.
Okay.
That's cool. Or you can put your own order in through the iPad.
Exactly.
They have that.
They do have that?
Yeah, some places do have it.
Ramsey's restaurant in Vegas has it.
Okay, what else?
I want all the tables to have a plug. So that I can
Yes.
charge my phone while I'm at the table.
All right, what else?
I don't want there to be any phones allowed.
No phones allowed? All right.
I wish they brought you, instead of you having to pay for appetizers, that they had people carrying them around and you got to try different things.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so pass apps. All right, what else?
Burlesque dancers.
Burlesque dancers.
Less upselling.
Less upselling?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was from a recent experience. I don't think that if you have reservations, you should have to wait till a certain number of people in your party get there.
Some restaurants do this better than others, but make the dining about the experience instead of you just trying to turn tables and pushing out the door.
I like that. Make dining. What else?
I wish that if they could somehow, if you could make your reservation online and they could somehow learn something about you and your dining experience during that and kind of really cater to what you want. It might take a lot of effort, but it would be cool.
So make your reservation online. Think of all of the dining.
Right, it's like, I really like yellow, so we're going to put daisies on your table or something. Or my wife really likes roses.
Really engage the customer.
Yeah. Put something personal.
All right, I like that.
Everyone gets like a little bracelet with a little like technology sensor in it, and if you opted in beforehand, whenever you went through like the portal when you got there, like got to a certain stage, it checked in for you. So like everyone on Twitter sees like, oh, she's at such and such concert at this time. So it's like you don't even have to do it for yourself, which are kind of like marketing the whole deal.
Okay.
This might be a stretch. How about linking your servers based on your Myers-Briggs profile?
With your
audience.
Yeah. That's good. Okay. I like that one. Alright, so let's think of, I kind of like that idea of like merging these ideas together that we're having. So the Myers-Briggs with the servers, the Foursquare, anti-seating, because your enemy is there. So let's kind of take that approach. So think about some conventional things, or we call them conventional now because we're so used to them, and merging that with something that has to do with the dining experience. So maybe it's the valet and parking, or maybe it's, think of all the different aspects of your dining experience and kind of try to link that with something that could be social media, it could be this personality profile that you just, told us about. Let's try to think of some ideas that kind of link things together.
or the restaurant. And so you get that information on your phone, like you know what table you're sitting at, and also know other people that are in there, where they're sitting at. Maybe having one dedicated wait team per table, so you're in constant communication with them as far as your needs and stuff.
And then as far as like a potential money generating thing, you could have requests, but in order that they would only be requests. But if you wanted to guarantee them, for you could have a fee associated with, like if you had a table that you wanted, you can request that table. But if you wanted to guarantee that request, it would be like a $5 charge or something.
Okay.
And how about this? And a lot of football stadiums, they have the PSLs, where when you buy your season ticket, you kind of leasing a particular seat. So maybe if you have a favorite table in a restaurant, you might pay, say, so much a month or a year to ensure that you have that same table every time you come.
So lease tables. We're going to kind of merge the two, and we're going to brainstorm on some themes and concepts for the actual restaurant. So write your idea on your sticky note. It could be a swim-up bar restaurant where it's a swim-up bar and you eat all your meals and you're in the middle of the ocean or whatever, but just really kooky, crazy, or it could be conventional, but that's a little boring, ideas for your concepts and themes. So as many as you can, and we're going to give it about 10 to 15 minutes, just kind of in silence, coming up with as many ideas as you possibly can.
Ella le gusta la gasolina, dame más gasolina, me encanta la gasolina, dame más gasolina.
One of their themes or concepts, we're not explaining it, we don't, have to do a debrief, and you don't have to plead your case for your theme, just, a brief, whatever it is that you came up with. If you don't have one, we'll keep going around until all the ideas are given, and if you get to a point where you're out of ideas, just say pass. And then once everyone is at pass, we'll stop. So, all right, we'll start with Darnell. I'll go this way.
Men's club.
All right. Angelica? So Lux.
Technology.
So no Lux technology is what you want to use for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next.
Movement.
Movement. All right, next. It could be a phrase.
Red carpet meets foodtopia.
Red carpet meets what?
Foodtopia.
Okay. Okay.
I said Southern Cuban Fusion Gastropub.
Classic car gallery.
It says it was supposed to be a sexy, healthy concept, but I think just write that.
Sexy, healthy?
Yeah.
Many lounges in a restaurant based on musical taste.
Okay.
I said a pairings restaurant where every drink is paired to an entree.
Whiskey bar.
Okay.
Exclusive lounge with elite RSVP system.
All right.
I put on here no waste, no wait, so the customer is never actually waiting on anything. Something is happening towards their meal at all times.
Smart grid technology.
I would say brothel, but in theme only.
Don't go to new lists.
No, you can't.
Okay.
So like
only a theme. Like in actual prostitution.
a cat house type brothel?
Yeah,
Where
like,
you come in and you
I thought we were doing this in Miami, not Vegas.
No. You can't even do that in Vegas. You gotta go for rum.
Well, yeah.
But
So it's just an exit right down the road.
you can pick, like, you walk in, you get to pick your waitress.
Oh my god.
Whole for a restaurant with beds when you get the items.
Yes. All right, so you're going to put the Tic Tac container in your mouth and shake it until all of the Tic Tacs are no longer in the container.
Wait. And do you take it out or into your mouth?
Out.
Oh, okay, good.
Anywhere, on the floor.
I got smart.
All right, ready?
mine come out.
I'm actually proud of myself for my ability.
Good job, guys. So now, we talked a little bit about food before, but now we're going to kind of go through food ideas for our menu options. So we'll take about 10 to 15 minutes, and you guys can kind of quietly go through some, like, just random dishes. So it could be, I don't know, like fried squid burger, or just, excuse me, as unique as you can make it, as weird as you want to make it, but still kind of like Miami feel to it. Because this is what we're going to use to put together the menu. Alright, good.
Black and
Next,
snapper.
call them out.
Black and snapper.
Black and snapper. Alright.
Parmesan pork.
Smoked king crab legs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fried legs.
Okay.
Labia tacos.
Shark tacos.
Okay.
Jerk chicken chimichangas.
Ooh, I like that.
The calamari from Bonefish and the sauce from Bonefish.
From Bonefish. Everything from Bonefish.
Calamari, what'd you say?
Bacon wrapped
The
egg.
calamari.
Carb-free bread. Pocket burger, so you get to, like.
Alright, so I'm just gonna call out the items that got stars, okay guys? There would be like 3 items for a starter, like 5 items for an entree. You know, like, let's make it look like a real menu, okay? So right now we have, and we can add to whatever we have on here, and we can also build upon stuff that we already have, but solid items for entree, solid items for appetizers, desserts, and cocktail menu. Alright, so we have a honey lime ribeye, Diablo huevos, lobster mac and cheese.
What would be considered Cuban? Because I got the, like, the soul food Cuban fusion.
Let me Google traditional.
Oh, so like Cuban has a lot of pork, fries. You have the plantains, arepas.
Yeah, the Cuban free.
Cuban is a fusion
guava.
of Spanish, African, and Caribbean cuisine.
Have the mac and cheese balls. Yes.
Mac and cheese,
And that
so
works
mac and
so
cheese,
good.
lobster, pork tenderloin, waffle sandwich.
Pressed Cuban sandwich.
Okay, I like that. Pork tenderloin. A red velvet mojito cheesecake.
Or is that too much?
I don't know if those flavors go together.
That's like chocolate.
What about a red velvet flan?
Ooh. Good, yes.
Go.
Castro tacos.
Last one is drinks. Woo! Okay, first of all, we need the tequila sweet tea. I like that.
Cuban rum punch.
Oh, we said a whiskey mojito.
Should we do a whiskey Arnold Palmer?
The Arnold drunk.
Yes. And it's going to be called the Arnold Drunker. Or the Hole in One.
I like it, the hole in one.
The stupid.
Yeah, so we got a golf theme restaurant.
So we've got tequila, we've got whiskey, we need some type of vodka. Okay, so this is where we go back to what we thought of when we were like, what do you think of when you think of Miami, okay? So go back to these 3 boards and kind of read through them and get some inspiration. But now that we know that our theme is a fusion of Southern and Cuban, we're going to kind of have to be creative to tie in that Southern flair. So, no. All in favor of soul.
SOL.
Oh, this is
SOL.
sprinkle.
Raise your hand if you're in favor of soul. 2, 3.
It's okay.
Roger.
So not number.
Y'all aren't satisfied with soul?
I mean, it's on the. I would say, like, if you were making a list of possible names, yeah, that's the one to keep. But I don't know if you necessarily stop there, because, like I said, it just seems like. So I like. If you heard the name, oh, I want to go there.
Yeah.
Does it say anything about what it is? Do you get any sense of it? What the experience might be like? Just think from a brand standpoint.
What
I don't know what they're doing with themselves.
SOUL?
Soul Fusion. Soul Fusion
Well, I have
Restaurant and Lounge. No.
I mean, I guess like my big question is like any other like Miami nightclub restaurant thing. I don't feel like their name says what they are either. Like Live, I don't think that says anything.
It's a nightclub though, so like you're living life. This is living. Being here is like it.
Well, one thing I do like is there's a, I don't know if you'll know about sushi samba, but it's like Latin Asian fusion, and so you have like the samba and the sushi. So there was something that we could do where it was like a Cuban word and then it's also sushi samba also turns into like an after hours hangout. So you have like the dance side. So we could do.
I think for me it'd be once you hear the title and you hear what it all makes sense together. Like you explained it. And
Ella le gusta la gasolina, dame más gasolina, me encanta la gasolina.